Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes, and you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside form, it'll be Finney Smith and McGee. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make...
My goodness.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Doncic against Jones. And it's Doncic missing. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Memphis. Ingram outside. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Ingram outside. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to McCollum. Now Williamson. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic outside. Over Jones. Off the left rim and out. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum outside, and there's the pass to Valanciunas. The jump hook. Mavericks with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
The feed to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Jones against Doncic. Pass to Bullock. From the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. Step back shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Williamson against Doncic. Williamson dishes to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. The 19-foot shot, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes it to Bullock. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Dinwiddie outside. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Williamson finds Ingram. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Dinwiddie with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Here's Doncic. Can't connect from short range.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
First free throw is good.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
So he gets them both.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Back to Jones. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Doncic. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Dinwiddie right side. Over McCollum. And the shot is long. Pelicans trail by 5. The pass to Williamson. Jones kicks to Ingram. Lets the three fly. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The Mavericks GA have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons. And it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor. And that's essential for any elite team.
Put your hands together.
And the Hornets scoring with a whole new group out there.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Hardaway. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 14 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
On the wing, Nance. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hernan Gomez. No good there. Great D that time from Powell.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And that one's good. Daniels. Mavericks leading by 8. Passes it to Powell. Lobbed up there for Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And then Gomez a screen. Unloads from 13. Daniels, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pelicans trail by 10. Now Daniels. Powell pulls it in. Here's Ntilikina. To Kleba. On the wing, Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Daniels. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. 8-point game. The pass to Kleba. Over Nance. Dallas no good that time either.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Nance a screen on Hardaway. Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Daniels.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pinson, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Alvarado. Daniels inside the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Alvarado. And again, no good by New Orleans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The way up top, he's guarded by Murphy. Here's Ntilikina. And the three off target. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Alvarado. He kicks to Daniels. From past the arc. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Pelicans shooting poorly, just 35% so far. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Green. Then there's Doncic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Mavericks leading by 10. Doncic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Wood a screen on McCollum. Here's Dinwiddie.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Down low. Pocket 6. Dinwiddie against McCollum. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes to Williamson. Out left to the wing. Williamson is screen on Doncic. Here's Temple, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's McCollum. And it's New Orleans scoring again. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Count it. Good. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Williamson double team. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Out to the wing. Here's Finney Smith. Good on the three-point shot. Finney Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McCollum outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. Outside, Green. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 13. McCollum kicks to Temple. Feeds it to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Here's Wood. Takes the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 10.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Doncic outside. Inside, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Williamson in the post. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 3 for Doncic. Valanciunas grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 8. Ingram kicks to McCollum. To the paint. Williamson double team. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Green. All sorts of time. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. a whole new group out there.
And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage, did a lot of work on the defensive end, always trying to take away the opponent's best shooter.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. Pelicans trail by 10. Graham dishes to Nance. Outside, Jones. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Take a look now at some numbers for Jones, how he did last season. Last season, put up about 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Both good from the line that time. Dallas leading by 8. Hardy passes to McGee to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. Good on both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
McGee. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 8 points for JaVale McGee.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hernan Gomez a screen. Jones the pass to Hernan Gomez. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And here's Hardy. Now the pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 9. Graham with the ball. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Shoots a 3, and they get it back. Right wing. Now here's Hardy. Graham defending. Here's McGee. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Murphy down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. He loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lewis checked in for Hernan Gomez. The Mavericks also with a sub. Ntilikina's checked in.
At the line for New Orleans, Trey Murphy. One shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw drops for Murphy. Dallas leading by 6. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Ntilikina. Down low, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Graham kicks to Nance. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pelicans trail by 6. Graham inside the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ntilikina passes to Hardy. Here's Ntilikina. Lewis covering. Ntilikina kicks to Kleba. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Second chance shot, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. A nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Hardy passes to McGee. Shoots a fader, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lewis kicks to Jones. Nance a screen. Tries from 10. A putback.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Ntilikina can't hit. JaVale McGee, he's been the guy making things happen for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer. Oh, both at the same time. I'm hungry.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Mavericks.
They're scoring the ball with consistency, good shot selection, and patience running their offense.
Making the most of their opportunities, if you're the coach, that's all you can ask for.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the point. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting, relentless down low.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And here's Doncic from the arc. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And here's Bullock from the arc. And another shot. And Dinwiddie finishes inside. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Outside, Jones to the inside. Here's Williamson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Passes it to Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
The Mavericks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And the second free throw, good. Here's McCollum. 10 points for him. Mr. Williamson. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Valanciunas, and the shot goes in.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now, Dinwiddie, 8 points for him. To the paint, out to Doncic. A 3 ball. That one, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Jones, takes it inside, and Jones slams it in.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close. I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 3. Williamson is screen on Dinwiddie. And here's McCollum for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
From 11 feet away, that's him, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Williamson.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
Doncic finds McGee. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
McCollum outside. And the pass to Williamson. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 20 points.
Boy, this is a night to remember for McGee. A force on the floor. You cannot overstate what a presence he's been tonight.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. And the dunk by Williamson.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in the corner. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williamson a screen on Dinwiddie. Collin passes to Williamson. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Over Jones. Doncic, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Pass to Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. All alone. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Herbert Jones. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Dinwiddie with it, out guarded by Ingram. Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. Pelicans trail by 4. McCollum outside. Kicks it to Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And the three ball is good. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his third assist on the night. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Out to Ingram. Pocket 6. They get it again. Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good. And Gomez has got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Hernan Gomez finds McCollum. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Dinwiddie. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hernan Gomez.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Wood a screen on McCollum. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Daniels. He nails it, and we're tied up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And it's Doncic missing. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Ingram. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And here's Wood outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Ingram outside. The pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Hardaway. Hernan Gomez passes to McCollum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 3. Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Over Hernan Gomez. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 16 points.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. for some changes. Maxi Kleba comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Hardy in for Dinwiddie. Here's Daniels. He's got 8. Here's Ingram. And it's been a tough game for him offensively.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. The teardrop falls in. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Nance. 2 minutes. 8 away. Powell pulls it in.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Hardaway is screen on Nance. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Trying to get something going, and he gets the bucket. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. Back to Kleba. The 3. Another shot. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Lewis misses. Here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Here's Doncic. The shot, no good. And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Inside form. It'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Pinson in at the 2-guard spot. Dinwiddie dishes to McGee. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Dinwiddie outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Jones up top. Passes to Alvarado. Three-pointer. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the Pelicans get it back. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Dinwiddie outside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul against New Orleans. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. That one is no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Williamson finds Jones. Back to Williamson. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Alvarado. Shot from 12. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the boards, paying off at the basket.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Benson. Pass to Bullock. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Dinwiddie outside. Second chance effort. Good on the bucket. McGee's got 22.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans score.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Here's Pinson. Dinwiddie left side. Wide open look. And too long on the shot. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Alvarado passes to McCollum. Williamson with a screen for McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Second personal foul. First team.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Pelicans. The Mavericks also with a sub. Ntilikina's checked in.
Williamson. Shooting one.
That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
The shot's good from McGee.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Temple. Back to Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Mavericks leading by 11. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's McGee. From the left block, he sends it through. McGee's got 12 points here in the second half.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's McCollum. Drops it in from 14 feet away. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick and roll option.
Dallas calls timeout.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans new dance team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Finney-Smith kicks to Bullock. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Jones. The feed to Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. He feeds it to McGee. It's D from Valanciunas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McGee against Williamson. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to McGee. Banked in off the glass. 28 points for JaVale McGee. Pelicans trail by 9. And here's Jones. McCollum outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night. Bullock passes to Ntilikina. Dinwiddie kicks to Bullock. Off target with his 3. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Jones dishes to McCollum. Williamson with a screen from McCollum. Misses the 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3.
That's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And he sinks the second. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like creating your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for 1.
Line the lanes. Line the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Pelicans trail by 13. Ingram with it. McCollum outside. The pass to Williamson. Fader on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night. McCollum against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
free throw good from Doncic. Free throws good from Doncic.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. Outside, Jones to the inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 10. On the basket by Jones.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Over Jones. Dallas again missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. That one goes in. McCollum's got 19 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dallas calls timeout.